After watching the 3.0 teaser trailer and seeing all those characters, I think I'm here to give you guys some of my thoughts and opinions on, the characters and their designs and what I like, maybe what I don't like, and more specifically, what the community probably doesn't like. And we'll probably talk about that maybe later on towards maybe the ending of the video, but we're gonna go ahead and get in, starting with Norma, who's our first character. Actually, not our first character. Our first character is Valina, or Valina. I don't know why I keep calling her Valina, but Valina. But we have Norma here, who's first shown in the trailer, and nothing special. I'm not really interested in her character, but she is a fire stunner from what we've seen. And I'm curious on whether, Jufufu is gonna get cooked and lighter, or if she's gonna be like a best in slot for Valina. Not too crazy about her. But moving on to the next character, which is our wind unit, Valina, obviously. And I will say, before I looked at her design, I was kind of like, I'm not too crazy. We got a lot of white-haired gacha females. And I say gacha because, there is a lot of white hair. I mean, you could say the males too. But before I wasn't like too interested. But then as I look at her design more, I start to like her a little bit more. She's got the elf ears buff. She's got the war fan. I remember I always said that, like, I like war fans, like little fan stuff like that. It's like the shit that Kitana uses for Mortal Kombat. But I love that shit. We've also seen that she has a giant one, like a big one. That's like, it looks like Tamari's. And I actually think that's pretty cool. I've always liked that weapon. And on top of that, as I look at her more, she actually does look pretty good. I probably might be pulling for her, maybe, because she is the wind anomaly. And it's gonna be really interesting seeing who she's gonna buff and work with. But my guess is, Pro Mia and stuff. But who knows? We might pull her. And moving on to the next character, Clarette. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I look at this character, and she is immediately one of the eye-catching characters that I see that I like. Not because she's blonde and has red eyes, like my girl Cicia and Bernice. We're not escaping the Snow Bunny allegations with the blonde hair and stuff too, but I really do like her VA and stuff, and I like her design. Like the color palettes that she has in like her hair and stuff. This is definitely a character that I like her design a lot, and I most likely might pull her. One thing that I also did notice that was not missing my eye is that outfit that she does have on is a bit revealing, and all I gotta say is gyat, and I am not complaining. But that being said, her design's nice. It looks like she might have like a fiery personality. And I think she's probably going to be like one of the most interesting characters in here. All right, moving on. Next character we got up is Roxy. And I think she looks cute. I don't know why she kind of like reminds me of like Sucrose from like Genshin. Maybe it's because like the green hair, the glasses. Definitely got a little bit of goth going on there. But, we got the elf ears too. But she looks cute. We'd probably have to see more on her, what she does. But that's basically all I have to say for that character. Moving on to the next character, which is Sigrid. And Sigrid got a little bit of some mixed feelings about her, but one thing for certain is, she's got like the blonde hair as well. We're not escaping the Snow Bunny allegations again, chat. But she's got the ears too. I don't know if those are like rabbit ears or whatever, but I pointed out in her drip that we seen like a thing sticking out, like in her first drip image, and I said it was a spear. I said maybe she's rocking a spear like Durandro. I think that's how you say her name, from Honkai Impact the 3rd. If you guys played that game, you know who I'm talking about. She has like the blonde hair as well. And she's also got, instead of a spear, her weapon's a javelin. But she kind of reminds me of her. Like that character in Honkai Impact, she would like, rush you with it. And then she would like turn it into a bow with like her foot or something. Kind of like and then like shoot it. It's a pretty cool character, but that's who she kind of gives me the vibes of. And we've got like knights here and shit. This is probably gonna be like the knight area, and she's probably gonna be like the commander of knights. I'm not too crazy about her. Her design looks okay. But another thing that didn't slip my eye is the fact that she has thigh straps. We know what you're doing, Hoyo. Where are the pants at? What's going on here? We got a knight. She's fighting in some thigh straps, but no, I'm just playing, man. You guys know this is easy. We shouldn't be surprised by this, but they might look good. We haven't seen the in-game model, but yeah, those are my thoughts on Sigrid. She looks alright. I don't know if I would really pull. I would have to see the gameplay. Next character we got right here is Storyteller, who I think she looks unique. I like her design. I like the blindfold that she's got going on. You know, she's got the 2B near automatic. I'm just playing, but yeah, she looks interesting. She's got like metallic abilities, I want to say. I don't know, they're like shiny, like a metallic liquid. I feel like she's gonna like form some type of like weapons or something with her abilities. She looks like she could be potentially a villain. I don't know, a bit sus. Going up to the next character, which is a pretty interesting character in my opinion as well. I actually like this character's design, and not because some of the reasons we're going to point out. And this character is, my bad, Phoenix. The next character we got up is Phoenix, and looking at her, I like what she's got going on here. I don't know if she's like sitting in like above a rock or on a rock, like in some lava or whatever it is, but you know, it's clear as day that this is going to be a fire unit, right, chat? Her name's Phoenix. There's like fire around her. It looks like she's got like some fire, like little wing things. I actually really like her design. I think she might be a cool character. Maybe she can fly around with like her wings and stuff. Phoenix, my goat. She and Claire would be my silly support. The other thing that didn't slip my eye, which this isn't the reason why I said I like her design, but she's not escaping the allegations either. She's got thigh straps as well, chat. Yep. You guys can see it. I can see it. You can see it. She's not escaping the thigh strap allegations either. We got off of a character that had thigh straps. Now we've got another one with thigh straps. But once again, that is not the reason why I said I like her. I think her design is actually unique, and it looks nice for like what it is, in like my opinion. I see a lot of people talking about like Clarette, which definitely in there as like maybe one of my favorites from this list, but Phoenix is another good looking design for me personally that I don't see much people talk about. I think her design's amazing. She's gonna be like fire 100%. If she's an electric attacker, we crash out. Next character we got up is the boy Searian, Seth's brother. Now I think one thing that we all are speculating with Searian is that he is most likely going to be electric. You know why? And he's not going to be an electric attacker because we already have too many of those. We're oversaturated with the roster. But that would be a meme if they made him an electric attacker. But I think he should be like some, maybe stunner, maybe support. I don't know if they'd really make like a male support like that. I don't know if he could be a DPS. I just know he has to be electric so he can work with Cecia, her faction member. And if they don't make her work with her faction member, you know, that's gonna kind of suck, you know. But I do believe he should be some form of electric and not rupture, because if he is rupture, then he would not be able to work with Cecia, because you know Cecia does not buff rupture. But one thing that I do have a bad feeling about is the fact that Searian is a male, and he is the only male that we have in this list out of all the females. And if there's one thing we know with our males, RIP my goat Monato, is that Searian most likely might be an A rank, chat.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous.
He might be an A rank. If he's an A rank, I know a lot of people are gonna crash out. I honestly would not be surprised, given like how they've been treating the males. We've got one for free. He's not really used. He got Power Crab, Harumasa, and then Monato. We thought he was gonna be an S rank, and then you know he's an A rank. And there was a whole crash out on that, but yeah, the boy Searian better come in clutch, be an S rank, be a cool male character, and work with Cecia. Who knows? If he's cracked looks cool as shit, has a cool kit, and works with my girl Cecia, hey, I might just pull him. Just for the girl Cecia, you know? Moving on to the next character, which is our girl Remielle, or as we should say, Remielle now. Not Rem from ReZero, but Remielle. And the one thing that we've seen from her design in here is that she goes from black wings to white wings, which is pretty interesting. And we see a new like outfit design. Like, you know, she takes off the coat, goes from black wings to white wings. And we see her take off the coat, and then her feathers go from black to white. Now, we've seen the image, and it looked like her outfit has changed. So my question is she gonna be, is that white form gonna be her permanent? Or is she gonna be like able to change forms like Ye Guang can? Like, is that black form gonna be her base form? And then, like, you know, she pops out like, you know, the alt or whatever, and then her wings go like white. She has like multiple wings now too, like 4 wings, and that's like her ultimate state or something. And the other question is she gonna be a void hunter? I have a feeling she's gonna be a void hunter. You know why? Because do you remember in the live stream when they said they deployed anti-void hunter mechs against Remielle, and the guy was like, why would they use anti-void hunter mechs against Remielle? And I'm like, that's an interesting question, because you guys are probably just telling us that she might be the next void hunter, which would be pretty interesting. But one thing I will say is I will crash out if Remielle does not get that black outfit that we were shown. I even talked about it when we first seen it. Let's hope that they do not do her like they did Scaramouche and Genshin when we got his first design, and then, you know, he became the Wanderer, and then we got that. If you guys remember, for those who've seen it, on how Remielle's design is now, let's hope they don't change it. And if anything, play the clip. We gotta talk to everybody. Yeah, we're about to talk to her for sure. But yeah, remember this, chat. Screenshot it, whatever you must do. And hope that it doesn't get censored. But another thing I did notice here on Remielle is it looks like she has boosters on her wings. Like some, I don't know, that doesn't look natural. Like, are her wings like not actually like hers or something? It's like I see this one scene right here, and you see like these 3 propulsor things or something. Is it like armor? What is it? Like, it looks like some type of thrusters, and that won't be the only thrusting that's happening. Now let me stop. I see the weapon that she's holding, that she pulls out, and she's got her hands on, and it looks like a sword. So it's confirmed that Remielle is going to be a sword user. You heard it from me here, chat. Just look at the video. That being said, though, I really do like both designs, if I'm being honest with you. I really do hope that we keep the black design, though, and maybe she actually like transforms like how she does in the video, like goes from black to white. It would be another Ye Guang low key, but I think it would be cool. She's gonna be a void hunter for sure. Not sure if she will be the anniversary unit though. Maybe she will be for 3.1. Another thing too that's for certain that I do believe Remielle will be is a wind unit. She will be the other wind unit. As for what class, we don't know what class she will be, but she will be a wind unit, that's for sure. And I'm not saying that just because, you know, she has angel wings. You know, maybe I'm saying it a little because, you know, flap in the wind. You know, maybe she does some wind cycles with her wings. Remielle is Ye Guang power creep. Ye Guang dead already. Hating on her was right. Okay, buddy. That's my thoughts on Remielle. Without a shadow of a doubt, she's getting pulled, chat. 100%. I love her design. Love both designs. Just hope they keep the black one. And some people say she looks like Alicia. I can't really see it. Maybe on her black outfit I can't really see it, but in the white outfit a little bit. But even then it's kind of like, it's just a girl with pink hair. But regardless of the matter, she's getting pulled, and she's probably gonna be win. I just can't prove it yet. Next up, the long-awaited which is Lady Sunbringer, or Sunbringer, I should say. But it looks like she also got a design change from what people were talking about. But this is good that we're seeing Sunbringer, because I remember they were like mentioning her and, you know, the past quests, and I was wondering why 2.6 to like 2.7 didn't mention much of her. But it looks like we're finally getting some info on her. It's good to know that she is finally gonna be playable. We finally get to see Sunbringer and shit in action, and that is obviously our guaranteed Void Hunter. That is our other Void Hunter, because I still think Remielle is going to be a Void Hunter, and I think we'll get 2, just like we did in, you know, 2X, where there's Yixuan and then Yeshonguang. And yes, I'm going to say Yixuan is a Void Hunter, because she's Void Hunter level, and even a lot of creators and people, and even the in-game events, they refer to them as the 3 Void Hunters. The devs know it themselves. You guys can fight me on that. Yixuan is a Void Hunter. But one thing I will say though is they did change Sunbringer's design, and I've seen a lot of people are not satisfied with that. I personally couldn't care less. She does look cool in the old design, but like I said, I went over all these designs. I looked at them. I like them. I don't really see much. I can see some of the complaint, but the main complaint is that, you know, everybody is saying that with the release of these characters, that Zenless is losing their image. They're losing their 6th Street image that they had, and they're saying that this looks like Genshin. The new characters look like Genshin. It looks like they're taking the Honkai route and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's a fantasy game. It's like they didn't want fantasy in fantasy when Zenless was fantasy. I think some people are, if you want my opinion on it, I think some people are just so caught up on 6th Street, like so hung up, like they think that we are there for forever. They think every region is 6th Street. And in all honesty, I think you guys just need to like look at the fact that it's a different region. It's a different region. It's a different faction. Like Wi-Fi, different area. Yeah. It's natural that the characters are going to look different to their region. And then now we've got another region where characters are looking to their region. Like, you can't expect every character to look like 6th Street. Like, that's just my opinion. I get that you want like the modern clothes and stuff, but like, you know, that was the 6th Street area. Everywhere else is, you know, like I said, not every place is 6th Street. And I get that you guys miss it and stuff. Like, I miss it too, but hot take, I also miss Wi-Fi Peninsula. I'm just built different. But I can see both sides. I can see, you know, like I said, with the thigh straps, I said we don't got no pants on this character. And then, you know, which was Sigrid, and then Phoenix also had thigh straps. But and some of the designs are revealing. So I can see some of that in what you guys are probably arguing, but I'm just trying to look at both sides. But what I'm just basically saying is, you know, it's a different region. There's going to be different stuff. Not everything is going to be the same usually. But that's just basically my thoughts on the matter. And overall, I like most of some of the designs. I think my favorite ones obviously is Clarette. Valina is nice. I do really like her war fan. I'll have to see more of her. But I'm crazy for her Tamari war fan, like I said. And it does look like she might be showing some legs. Which, you know, leg guy. But Clarette, I like her design. Looks like she'll have a fiery personality. Looks unique. I like other things on her design, you know, but we don't disclose those. Phoenix, who I don't see a lot of talk of, is another good design that I like as well. Looks like an interesting character that I could potentially pull. Searian, you know, he's a male. You guys know these gacha games. But if he's cool enough, like I said, if he's cool enough, if I have enough pulls, if he works with Cicia, I would pull him. But as for the others, Remielle, Sunbringer, I'm looking at them. They look pretty interesting. They do look pretty interesting. I'm 100% getting Remielle. And Sunbringer, we'll look into it. She'll probably be cool. I get that, you know, she has booba showing now. Some of you guys don't like that. You miss like the coat that she had. It's fine. It's like the same deal with like Lucia to me, to be honest. Like how people didn't like Lucia's first design, and then they changed it. But I don't know, man. It's whatever. That's just what I think about the designs. I like them. ZZZ complaining about, you know, a design. It's nothing new to me, honestly. It happened with so many characters, and they were dissatisfied with this and that, and they changed it. And it's like, you don't like this, they change it. You don't like that, change it back to what you don't like. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just enjoying the game. I think the designs are fine, but I get where some of you guys are coming from with the Genshin and Honkai Impact. But regardless of the matter, they're cool. Granny Sunbringer should go back to her retirement home. But if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit a like and subscribe just to support a small creator like me. And that'll be it.